The day has finally come. Today, I will be reviewing a book. Yeah, I've had this channel for about 3 months now, a little bit over 3 months, close to 4, I think. And I have yet to film a book review. Yeah, I do write book reviews though, on my blog, kind of frequently. I've been doing it more often. I'm kind of getting in the groove of it, and now it's time to venture into the unknown that is video book reviews. And I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I haven't taken any notes whatsoever, so I won't be looking at notes. I'll just be talking about the book, and the book that I'll be talking about is Words in Deep Blue by Cath Crowley. This is an ARC that I got sent to me, not for review or whatever. I won it. And this book, it's set in Australia, and it's about this girl. Her name is Rachel. She lives by the ocean, and she loves the ocean, but her brother drowned in the ocean, and she's kind of dealing with her grief, and she's blocked herself away from the rest of the world, and she hasn't been doing well, and so she moves into a town she used to live in for most of her life, but she moved away from there like 3 years prior. And so she moves back with her aunt, and so it's just about her coming to terms with her brother's death and how she's going to move on from it and how she's going to recover. It follows her and her best friend for 7 years before she just left without telling him. And yeah, this book is also about books, if you can't tell by, the cover. I should probably put it down. I don't think I have to hold it up the entire time. And so Henry, which is our Rachel's friend, who she's in love with, but she hasn't really told him. He lives in a bookstore, in a secondhand bookstore, and his parents own it. They've owned it for like 20 years, and so that's all he knows. He's just grown up there, and he loves books and everything. His entire family loves books. Like the dream, If your entire family loves books and you live in a bookstore, what else could you need? And so Rachel, she comes back to this town, and then she's just trying to reconnect with all of her old friends, but she doesn't want anyone to know about her brother's death because she just doesn't want to have to deal with all the heartbreak all over again every time someone mentions him. So she decides not to tell anyone and just try and live a normal life, and just escape from all that. This book, it was a really good book. And the characters are so real. They make mistakes, they're flawed, and they make stupid decisions. They're teenagers. I really like that about this book, and there was amazing character relationships, and there was so much character development from the beginning to the end of this book, which I loved. And it's not a very long book either, so I was surprised by how much character growth there was. The entire cast of characters is just amazing, and their dynamics and things they go through to work with those challenges that life throws at them. It's just amazing, and I loved all the characters that you were supposed to love. I hate the characters that you were supposed to hate. Honestly, I was really close to crying in parts of this, but not for the reason you'd think, because there's a lot about books and how secondhand bookstores are just becoming extinct, basically, because his parents, they're struggling with money and stuff because the only income they have is from the bookstore, so they're struggling with that. By the end of the book, I just wanted more. I mean, it did end really good. It ended perfectly, I think, but I just loved the characters so much, and I loved the writing. The writing was really beautiful, but it was really simple, and I think I'm gonna read a few little parts that I marked. Nothing spoiler-y or anything. Plus there's so many references. And, oh yeah, I didn't even mention it. There's this thing in the bookshop. They don't sell the books that are in there because people, they just jot down things in those books. Like they read the books and they just write what they think besides something, or they underline specific words that they have, or they leave letters in there, and then people like write letters to just random people in those books, which is really cool. There was like this subplot with that with Henry's sister, and if you read the book you'll know what I'm talking about, and I predicted who the anonymous person she was writing to was, and yeah, if you read the book. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil it. It's a pretty big spoiler, I think. Let's see. I'm not good at reading out loud, so this might be a bit awkward. Okay, here's one that says, secondhand books are full of mysteries, which is why I like them. And there's like a big thesis before that, like a huge, ginormous paragraph, but that's just one quote I really liked. And there's so many more. I don't even know how I'm going to choose. I don't want to pick long ones. Oh, there's one. Sometimes science isn't enough. Sometimes you need the poets, he says. And it's in this moment, this exact moment, that I fall in love with him again. And I just think that's so sweet and cute. There's just so many moments in here that I was like, I love. Because it was funny, it was heartbreaking, it was just overall amazing. I didn't expect such wonderful things to come out of this book, honestly. I hadn't heard of it before, and it was just a really awesome book, and that's all I can say for it, really. If you like books like Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, or Eleanor and Park, Fangirl, like this is the book for you. If you like books like that, this is the book for you. So it has tear-jerking moments like those books have, and there's romance, but it's not like corny and cheesy really. I mean, this one kind of gets cheesy at times, but it's like the good cheesy. It's not like the bad cheesy. There's, oh yeah, the parents, they are present in this book. The parents play a part in the teenagers' lives, finally, just like Aristotle and Dante. They're here and they're part of the story, and they're not over-controlling freaks. They're just parents, you know, which I love about this book as well. I almost forgot to mention that. That's why you need notes. I don't even think I mentioned it in my written review. Oh yeah, I have a written review as well on my blog. There'll be a link in the description to that. So it's mainly the same thoughts, just a little bit more coherent and better explained, I guess. I don't know. This is still my first video review, okay? This is cringy probably, but oh well. 5 out of 5 stars, and I want to read the rest of the books that this author has written in the past, will write in the future. I'll buy them all. If you've read this book, or if you're planning on reading this book, please let me know in the comments so we can have a little chit chat about it, but try and keep it spoiler free unless you say spoiler, blah 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 blah. Don't want anyone to be like, oh crap, but I wanted to read this book. No, I don't need to, because it's an amazing book. You have to read it. I don't want someone to choose not to read it because they saw spoilers. So yeah, you can give this video a thumbs up if you liked this review at all. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for future videos because I make 1 to 2 videos a week, and I'll try to do more reviews. I have some lined up a little bit. I'll see you next time. Bye.